Good morning, class. It's me, Mr. Ture, and today we have another drawing warm-up exercise. Now, last week was optional, and I appreciate how a lot of you showed me your 3D letter T with the cracks and different effects. It was wonderful. Thank you so much. Today we have more practice, but we're going to be working on three shapes. Three shapes that you see everywhere in the world around you. We've done some of these 3D shapes in some of the drawings we've done so far. So let's get started. As per usual, we will need a pencil, a sharp point, an eraser, and a piece of paper. This time we're going to have the piece of paper horizontally. And by using our judgment, we're going to separate this paper into three spaces for our three shapes. So each space is going to be the same size. And remember, we use a nice light line, so one of our shapes will go here. We'll make a nice little line of separation here. We're going to divide this area in half by making a line of separation right here. Okay. Now, don't worry about these lines, they don't have to be straight. We're going to go over them and maybe erase them in the end. So, let's go over the cast of characters. Our first shape is going to be a three-dimensional pyramid. This will go here. Our second shape is going to be a cylinder. Does anybody remember a cylinder we made for one of our drawings? I think you do. I think you may have gone to his concert. And our third shape, old familiar, cube, a three-dimensional square. Pyramid, cylinder, cube. All right, so starting in the middle with one we're familiar with, we're going to make a cylinder. Around the top, let us make an oval. And now, dropping down on each side, straight down, from the side of the oval, we're going to make a line. And you can make this a squat short cylinder or a long thin cylinder. All right. So we have a line going down from each side of the oval. Now, do you see this curve? We're going to try to match the curve directly on the bottom to match it. Remember, if you mess up, you can always edit. I messed up, so I'm going to edit. All right. Ooh. My eraser had a little gunk, so we'll use that as a shadow when the time comes. All right, that's our first shape. Now, it's time for the pyramid on the left. So let us make a triangle. We're going to leave some room on the left-hand side because that is where the three-dimensional aspect of this will come out. All right. Now, this pyramid goes back in space, so we're going to have a line go up from the side and a line go down from the top to meet that line on the side. And that is our pyramid. There's another way to do it, and I'll show you underneath. We're going to have a line that goes straight from the top on down. And we're going to have a side of the pyramid go this way, and the side of the pyramid go this way, and it's going to meet up at the bottom. Now we'll worry about shading and effects in a moment. I actually like this one a little better. Moving on to the third shape. We have a lot of practice doing this. It's going to be a cube. So once again, a nice line across. Trust yourself. A nice line down. Remember, a square has 4 equal sides, but the same rules apply for a rectangle if you want. So, this cube can go up in space. Now every corner we're going to go up and to the left. This corner we can go up. This corner we can go up and follow the same line. This corner we can go up. This corner we can't. So we have 3 corners that go up and to the left, and we are going to close the shape. Okay, cool. Now, to make these really 3D, we have to introduce a new concept called light source. Where is the light coming from, and where will the shadow be? So, with our friend the pyramid, the light is going to be coming from the right. So this side will be illuminated, but this side will be in the shade. Remember, we can use our finger to smudge it using the oil in our finger to create a nice smudgy side. Now we can do the same thing here, this pyramid. And we know that a pyramid was made of bricks, so if we want, now we can make our details. Now that we have the strong shape, we can make our details. In this pyramid, the lines would be going here, and we'd have these bricks, much like the bricks in the B, laid out. Remember, they're staggered and layered. All right. For our cylinder, the light source is also going to be on the right side. So in this case, let's shade the top. Does anybody remember something else that is also a cylinder? Back in the early days of America, when they had to move a mountain for a railroad, they would pack a lot of these cylinders together and blow up the side of a mountain so the railroad could go through. I think a couple of you made this for one of your projects, so we can do that again. We smudge down the side. We make a little hole up here for the wick. And it has 3 letters. T, N, T. Alright, our third shape. The light source is also coming from the right, so the side of this box will be in the shade, in shadow, and we can have another shadow up top. For extra credit, we can make shadows on the ground. The light is here, the shadow is on the left. Light is on the right, shadow is on the left. Light is on the right, the shadow is on the left. Nice. All right, friends, this is not that difficult as long as you take your time. For extra credit, please take a picture of it and put it on my feed. I have been enjoying so many of these. Pardon the motorcycle. You can make any shape into anything you want, so long as it is appropriate. You can make this into a house or a dumpster or a box. Regardless, thank you so much for drawing along, and I look forward to working with you next week.